Here we go. This is Kim, and I am getting ready to do a love reading for you. This is for our single Scorpios, male, female. We're looking for a card for the overall energies, for romance energies, that is, for the month of December. Spirit. All right, we have intuition. And we're going to do from Velvet Pink for our singles. Okay. We've got two jumping cards. The first one that jumped was Arrow. And then Cat. Alright. And so for some of you Scorpios, you're going to be needing to really follow your intuition as you're dating this month. Some of you really need to just be, cognizant and aware, listening to your gut intuition about certain people or certain feelings that come up around people. So listen to your intuition, because it's not going to steer you wrong. And there may be some guidance that's coming in December about a certain situation or a certain person. And when that guidance comes through, go with it. It could be intuition, and the cards will reveal that soon. It could be intuition about maybe moving forward with someone, or it could be intuition about, you know what, maybe not. So let's just take a look a little bit deeper into the cards. Let's see, we have 64, which is Arrow, and that is this little one. It says setting goals, success, sending messages may represent falling in love. So maybe following your intuition about falling in love with someone for some of you Scorpios out there. Maybe you're finally falling in love, finally, hitting that goal of falling in love. Follow your intuition in December. It is not going to steer you wrong. Now, we have 22 for Cat. Let's see. It says resurrection, an independent person, misfortune, intuition. Intuition's coming up again. I don't know so much. Maybe perhaps for some of you, like I said, just follow your intuition and make sure that for some Scorpios, that the people that you're dealing with are ones that that you can trust. When whether if you're dating them, especially, you need to just make sure that if they're in your quote-unquote inner circle to the point they're dating you, then just make sure that they're not going to cause you misfortune. And then again, this comes up just like with the Cat, the way they move, the way they are. They definitely, a cat follows their intuition. And again, this card reiterated this card, intuition. So that's interesting. Let's take a look at the tarot for guidance, and just for what December brings for Scorpio. For Scorpio singles, male or female, what are the overall energies, romance energies, please? Okay. Interesting. Okay, you have 3 of Pentacles. You have 5 of Shields or 5 of Pentacles. And so in the romance arena, some of you all are, there's a sense that, you know, you've got the beginnings, or you're feeling like now I'm starting to be on more solid foundation financially. So maybe now I'm in a place where I finally can open up and maybe start dating and maybe start having a life with someone else. And so for others, this could mean that your work life is, in a way, is starting to enter, for some people, a balance in terms of, you know, a foundation where you don't, it's not overtaking your life, your work life, and it's not under, like, it's not to the point where you're in dire straits and you can't take care of yourself, and so that energy is rubbing off on people. There's a balance. While others, you may be starting to, the beginnings of becoming a workaholic, which could hamper your dating life. And in December, you know, there's work parties. You know, these show these folks at the workplace, right? So maybe at the work party, okay, let me also say this. I don't necessarily date where I work. That's my own personal policy. But you could date someone in another department if you work for a larger company. Or maybe some of your coworkers have friends outside of the company that they could hook you up with. So, you know, maybe think about definitely attending that holiday party this time around, because it may be, follow your intuition too. If it's telling you to go to that party, you might want to go to that party. If it's telling you to stay home, stay home. But listen, and then don't worry about it after that. And then here, it shows the 5 of Shields, or the 5 of Pentacles. And sometimes there's like a sense of disappointment, or I'm removed from a situation, like I'm outside of a situation. I'm seeing others, they're dating, they have this life that I want. I want to be warm. I want to be connected with someone. Why can't I have it? Don't get into the negative thought patterns of that thinking. Know that as long as you're following your intuition, following your path, you will be guided to your mate organically. That's what we want ultimately. You could have a forced dating kind of situation where you're almost, you know, what do they call it? The prearranged marriage or something. You could have that, or you could have where you're forcing a situation, or you could go with the flow and have a much more peaceful situation. The choice is yours. So it's all in how you look at it, you know. And so these folks could definitely come on up to the fire. You could definitely come on up to a place where you're having a relationship, but you've got to stop looking at it like from an outsider looking in, and looking at it from I'm having a great time in my life right now, and the right person is going to come along because I'm going with my own rhythm and my own path. I'm going on my own path. So there you go. And then we are looking at the overall sexual, sensual bedroom energies for Scorpio. Excuse me. Just 1 or 2 cards. Okay. All right. Alright, I love Pentacles energies. And what I'm taking away with a lot of Pentacles energies for you, Scorpio, because you've got here the Maiden, or I believe the Page of Pentacles, the beginnings here of something. And then you have the 9 of Pentacles. And both would indicate that in terms of the bedroom, you are feeling quite, some of you are feeling quite fulfilled in that arena, while others are feeling like you are maybe dating someone and it was kind of a slow burn to get there, get to that place of where you guys are finally feeling connected enough where, you know, maybe, dare I say, like the orgasms come more now quickly for you, but it took a while to get there. It took several, you know, weeks or months with this person. You didn't even know if it was going to be a relationship for some of you that could even sustain a long length of time, but here you are. And so right now, for some of you during the month of December, you're enjoying the fruits of your labor, so to speak, of dealing with this person who kind of moves at their own slow pace when it comes to the bedroom. Like, you know, it's just like the foreplay goes on forever. Some of us need all that, some of us don't. So you just have to kind of work with that, while others, you know, again, you're kind of finding that, you know, pages tend to deal with the beginnings of something. So you're kind of finding your way with your own sexuality, because the pinnacles are like the earth, you know, and so your own sensuality, you're kind of, you know, exploring what that is, and December's a great month to do that, eh? So yeah, and then last but not least, close out the reading. Let's get some overall romance guidance. Overall, romance guidance. Any other guidance? Okay, so one comes up as love yourself first and true love. And then love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Oh, I like that. If you desire more romance, first look at yourself in a caring and non-critical way, of course. The more you love who you are, the greater your capacity to feel loved by others. This means trusting yourself to take good care of you, and it may entail becoming more assertive. Don't worry, you can still be very lovable while affirming your boundaries. Perhaps this means spending some time alone instead of in a relationship. During this period, you can delve into introspection to understand the patterns of your love life. Ultimately, you can take responsibility for attracting and agreeing to every relationship you've had. To heal your heart, find the blessing and lessons you've gained from each one. For instance, have you become stronger, more independent, or more patient as a result of your prior partnerships? If so, let everything else from the past go except for the lessons and the love. This card emphasizes the importance of loving yourself first, especially as you prepare for your next relationship or heal the one you're in. As you gain self-respect, you begin attracting more loving people into your life. This will lead to healthy friendships and romances based upon mutual respect. And then true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. You pulled this card because true and lasting love is here for you. If your question was about a specific person, then this card serves as validation of the relationship's divine nature. This individual has genuine love for you, and you both can overcome the issues that arise. This is especially the case if you can express your feelings through attributes such as kindness, compassion, and courtesy toward each other. For instance, having honest conversations would be an expression of your true love, even if it involves discussing uncomfortable topics. If you're currently seeking a relationship, this card offers you assurance that true love is on its way. Keep the faith. that a wonderful relationship is destined to come to you. And don't compromise with an unsuitable partner. It's essential that you treat yourself well by taking excellent care of yourself, for the foundation of a true love relationship is two people who cherish each other. And that, my Scorpio singles, is what it's all about, right? That's the true love, is truly loving yourself first, always. So anyways, many blessings to you. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and I will talk to you all later.